What's up, good people and Eagle fans? And that is, if there's any Eagle fans here actually watching. As always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you all are having a great day. Back here at the Red Brick House. Tomorrow's going to be a nice day because we can relax and we can watch and see if anybody helps our team out at all. There's some games that, of course, that could help us and things, and we'll go over that in the morning. Been kind of a long day. I actually thought I was going to be here about 4 o'clock, but my truck, the water pump crashed and my truck overheated and had to get it towed back home. Fortunately, my wife was driving down the road with me, so we weren't stranded. So, you know, that's a good thing at least. But I'm okay. Now, this is funny because this is when you know whether or not people actually watch your videos or not. So I did a video earlier today and I looked like I was crying, and I was saying that my channel, the title of it was, "My Channel Might Not Recover." And it was basically, I guess you could call it clickbait, so to speak, but it was really like satire, comedy, because I was really trolling the Eagle fans and things, because a lot of them aren't showing up after writing all these checks that they can't cash. And so it was kind of my way to keep, sticking the knife in the back and twisting it, and then sticking in another one and twisting it too, because it's fun. I'm enjoying what the Eagles have enjoyed doing for the last 2 seasons. Yeah, for the last 2 seasons. And it's kind of fun to see them implode. Now, I'm going to still say that I'm going to stick to what I said originally when this season started. The Cowboys are rebuilding, and we can't expect but so much, okay? You got to understand, we turned over the whole roster. We got rid of Micah Parsons. We got new coaches. Your expectations shouldn't be to win a Super Bowl. I don't know that there's any team that did all of that and won the Super Bowl that same year. And as abysmal as last year was, you look at this and say, if we can get to 9 wins, when Vegas has it at 7.5 over and under, it's actually a good season. Now the question you have to ask now is a couple of things. First of all, the last couple of weeks, the defense has looked a lot better, having more players on the field. Do we look at this and say that Matt Eberflus is capable of being the defensive coordinator beyond this year? Was it just that he didn't have the players that he needed because of injuries, that he needed an Overshown, that he needed a Quinnen Williams, a Logan Wilson, and a Kenny Clark to start being successful? Is that what we're looking at and saying that he's good enough to be our defensive coordinator going forward? Because ultimately, this is a big decision that's going to have to be made at the end of the year, because you don't want to go ahead and go to another defensive coordinator. I mean, we went from Rod Marinelli to Mike Nolan, of course, to Dan Quinn, to Mike Zimmer, and now Eberflus. Guys, that's 5 defensive coordinators since 2019. Do you want to go to 6? Now, I have to say, somebody who's probably going to be a guy who's going to be a hot commodity to be a defensive coordinator that was right here, that we screwed the pooch on and not getting him or not keeping him, is Al Harris. Al Harris is the kingmaker when it comes to pick magnets, quarterbacks that get the ball. You see what he's doing in Chicago with that defense. He kind of looked and said, yeah, the Cowboys kind of messed up there. But when we went into the season, I had Tracy doing the sending the clown shirts, the fire the GM. We all killed Jerry and Stephen Jones and Catboy and everything else. Do we owe them an apology for this? Only this year. Only this year. Because we killed them when we traded Micah Parsons. But you got Kenny Clark. You got Quinnen Williams. You got Logan Wilson in there. You're able to sign Osa Digizua. You were able to sign Tyler Booker. You were able to sign Jake Ferguson. And you ended up bringing in George Pickens. And you still have an extra first-round pick for this upcoming draft. That right there is kind of like what Howie Roseman was doing in his heyday. Now, Eagle fans, don't get your your panties are already in a bunch. They're already in a bunch, okay? Don't get your bunched up panties in a twist, too, okay? That I'm actually saying that the because you're now Jerry Jones. No, I said those are things and outcomes that are similar to the results that Howie Roseman typically would get. Didn't say that they are. But you look at that and you realize that this was the third youngest team going into the season. That the offensive line has been completely rebuilt. Completely rebuilt. Biotish a couple years ago, Tyron Smith, Zach Martin. And say what you will about him, Chris Jones, no sacks on him. The Eagles' defensive front, no sacks on him. The Raiders, I think they got one sack. I don't think it was Max Crosby. They've been going against premier pass rushers. Micah Parsons only got one. And I still say Dak was beyond the line of scrimmage. So I don't think it was a sack. That's the main driver for this team right now. That offensive line is doing some really good things. So, I don't know. I want to see more things like this. I want to see George Pickens signed. I want to see Brandon Albury's deal done. And I want to see them go through and restructure some contracts and go out and get me some more. Because I'm tired of us going through, and as a YouTuber here, the shit that the Cowboys have made us do. When we go through and we sign a journeyman, we go through, we do film breakdown and tell you a reason why the Cowboys brought him in here and how he's going to fit. We go to training camp and say, "Ooh, look at how good he looks in training camp," against other guys that aren't that good. And we end up selling hope on guys that there shouldn't be a lot of hope on. I want to see us get more studs, more Quentin Williams, more Logan Wilsons. I want to see more overshows on the field. I want to see another draft class that's like this one, where you get a Tyler Booker, a Savon Ravel, a Donovan E.Z. Who am I missing? A linebacker, Shamar in there. I want to see another draft like that, and then I'll have to say, yeah, the Jerry Jones searching for glory hole days are back. Alrighty, good people. I'm a little tired, and I'm gonna go take a shower, and I am gonna go get next to my dream girl and feel so blessed that I have her. Remember, good people, tell the people you love how much you love them. You might not get the chance again, but you know I love you guys. Oh boy, woo! I'm a little stiff. I'll see you guys in the morning.